Hey everybody, it's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuit. I'm one half of the Dungeon Swag team, and I have to do something a little silly today. And this is not related to the Monster Manual at all. But what I'm going to do is make a custom silly mini for my campaign. After I find a base. Here's a base with a foot on it. We'll snap that off and use that. Okay. And we're going to need a pill bottle. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to need this. Yeah, right? Who'd have thought? I'm not sure the best way to handle this. So what I'm going to do is snip all these off at about the right height, and then come back and do them one leg at a time. So this creature is a custom creature that I made from my world called a Mindyip. And it's essentially a creature that goes around sucking up magic. Okay, that's really short, so I don't know if I can really fix that without doing too much craziness there. He's got the one gimpy leg. This is kind of part of him now. So if I don't cut this one too short, probably should have measured first, huh? All right, so the Mindyip is kind of like a small, it's size medium, but it's like a small, what do you call these guys? Giraffe. And it's got a long neck. And it has a long, furry face. And it eats magic by sucking on the item until the magic's removed. So if it were like a magical fluid, it would just, go up and down with its snout, sucking it like a straw, using its snout as a straw. But if it were like a magic book or a magic dagger or something, it might crouch down and get its face up against it and like suck on the item itself and get the magic out of it. And these are like really rare and mythical, like a unicorn or something. So it's not something you'd see every day. So for this leg here, where it was a little off, I'm just going to raise that ground up a tiny bit with a dab of glue and kind of connect that, and then that'll make that sturdy. See that? And then we want to kind of get some glue on these legs and sturdy those up too. And all I'm doing is sprinkling some baking soda on top of them lightly. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay. All right. I don't know how I want to do his head. In my mind, I kind of know what they look like, but I need him to be able to reach down to the ground from here with a ridiculous neck. So let's look and see what I have in my boxes of stuff. Oh, I know what I have. In my giant parts bin that's too big to put in front of the camera, I have some weird bendy tentacle things that came off a Spawn toy. Okay, well, I don't know how much time I want to commit to searching for this piece. Aha! I had a couple of them, and I found one, and it's bendy, so we can kind of cut that off. Mount that on there. What we want to do is just nip that off so we can make it fit nice. And we want to nip that off too. Okay. All right, so for the end of his face, I think a drinking straw would probably be like the best like template to kind of use. So let me go find one real quick. Oops. And then because it has that weird, that like segmented thing that we don't want on our Mindyip, I'm just going to try to clean him up with glue the best I can and hide any seams that we don't want. Mindyip's are pink and purple and vibrant colors. But when they're young, they're pastel, so that they can hide easier in their wild surroundings. Now we're going to get some glue here. Paint it onto there. We're going to get some baking soda. Sprinkle that on to sturdy this up. Okay. We're going to come down on his neck and do the same thing. We're just going to sturdy this guy right up. Alright. So, I'm going to get some glue inside here. Drag that around to kind of make his mouth shape a little more moldable. Okay. We're just going to go all the way around here and do the same thing. Drag and glue around, making it look all covered. And this will add some texture. Right, so they don't really have much in the way of a tail according to the description I gave of them last week in the game. But I think it would be cool if they did have kind of a tail to kind of counterbalance out that silly big head. And we do need to add some weight. So to add weight, we're going to get we're going to get a bigger rock, which I hate to do to a small miniature like this, but he's going to need a bigger rock. And we're going to do it in such a way that it should be sturdy-ish. We're going to add one there. Okay, I don't have any more small rocks like that. Instead of looking for more of those rocks. Oh, someone had given me those rocks, and guess what? I found out that you can just buy those at Dollar Tree. I was all proud of those rocks. Like, man, I can't believe I had these, and now they're almost gone. And I was at Dollar Tree, and I was like, oh, look. All right. I'm just going to get a dirty toothpick and work some of that around and make sure everything's dry and where I want it. Now they do have a little gross tongue that hangs out. So after that sets for a second, I'm going to snip the end of this off. Maybe I'll do it now. Can I do it now? Okay. That thing couldn't do it, but maybe this can. There we go. Now we've recovered his face shape. And we're going to make him a little gross tongue. And to do that, I think all I need to do here is get this hot inside. then stick that in. And snip off the excess. Get a dab of glue. And then whenever that dries, I can curl that tongue a little bit. Okay, now there's just a little bit of texture drama up here from where it broke from where I snapped it. So I'm just going to cover that in glue. I'm going to come back and we'll fix that right up. Okay, we still got some more texture drama here. We're just going to clean it up. Just a little bit of this. Okay. Alright, so they're Mindyip. They're intelligent enough to understand empathy of people and stuff, but they're not intelligent enough to speak or truly understand exactly what we're saying. So they can be trained on the same level as like a donkey or a dog or something like that. I need to burn off some crud here. There we go. So now we just want to get this tongue and round it off the best we can. Just like that. Oops, too much. Okay. So we'll come back in part 2 and I'll have this guy base painted. But I want to thank you guys for watching all my silly stuff I do. Like, I know this isn't a real monster manual entry. It's something silly I made for Tomorrow Comes Doom. And I appreciate that you guys come and watch this stuff. So, we'll see you in part 2. And please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon and all that stuff. If he's not balanced well, if there's not enough weight, that's my big fear, is there's not going to be enough weight. So how can we add some more weight to this base? I'm worried about that. Let's go back to the bigger base and see what we can do. Okay, that one's pretty good. That's ridiculous. What about this one? Sorry, this is probably something I should have considered before I mounted this thing to a base, but I didn't. Alright, well, let's hope it works. What could I add? Sorry, I'm sitting here brain farting as I'm trying to tell you to, like, subscribe to my channel and crap. Not the best way to gain the confidence of your viewers, I'm sure. But maybe a little sand and super glue will do wonders for us. Alright, cool. That should add some serious weight. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, where we paint up the Mindyip, the magical eating creature of destiny. Thanks for watching.